So just a quick introduction. My name is Leonardo Robles. I am a student at NWSU in Alba, Oklahoma. Um, I was born in the city of Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico. Um, I moved here around 2016, so I was 11 years old. Um, yeah, um, I started when I moved here. I skipped a grade. I don't know why. Well, mm, middle school was a whole adventure. It was good. It's a whole different from what Mexico was. And but the education wasn't worse or better. In my opinion, I think I thank my parents for moving over here because they gave me. I think it's nice to have a lot of values that you learn from Mexico and keep being the same person as who you are in a whole different country. Um, yeah, middle school was nice. Mm, Met a lot of people. Didn't really have friends at all. And most of the time, I feel like I didn't fit in, and I had that idea of me never fitting in for quite a while until I just grew up and like, I just realized I'm just the way I am, and I don't feel like I don't fit in anymore. I just feel like I'm just living life. Anyway, yeah, middle school was good. Didn't get involved in any sport activities at all until my freshman year of high school. I did football and didn't didn't work out at all. Um, the reasons why I did football is just I just wanted to lose weight and like get in shape and all that. Um, I quit football after one semester because one of my teammates he broke his elbow. Uh, I think he broke some part of his arm, and he, yeah, that's why I quit. I was just scared. And by the time I wasn't really as fluent as I am now in English, so yeah, it was difficult to communicate with like anyone. I think moving to the US helped me on my development of who I am now. I I am not satisfied yet with who I am. I'm working there, and I plan to be. I just want to be someone. You know, I am not planning on being successful or anything. I just want to be happy with myself. I do want to be successful, though. I don't know why I said. Let's take it back. I do want to be successful because um, my parents, we're all immigrants in my family, except for my two young siblings. But my parents have worked so hard to put us in a country where we can have opportunities better in what we have in Mexico. Um, Mexico can be very. It's a beautiful country. I totally love Mexico. I have most of my families in there, and I miss them. Mm, I think I I feel like I own, and I want them to know that I am working hard for them, and that I want to put them in a better place. Uh, I just want to offer them a better life. Uh, the reasons why we moved from Mexico, it was because of uh, the crime. in my town called Nuevo Progreso, Tamaulipas. Uh, there were plenty of occasions where we went through stuff pretty not as bad as shows may like it wasn't as bad as people may think. The, we knew that we weren't safe, and mm, it was a risk, but we were happy, and my parents knew that the situation was gonna get worse, so we just moved. We moved here, and yeah, we moved to Woodward, Oklahoma, and that's where life really started. So yeah, but the good thing is I still have communications with. Well, I don't communicate with my friends at all anymore. Um, but yeah, uh, no, well, a few of them, like every now and then, I I message them or anything. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're happy, but they're still living. They're not living as I wish they could, but I guess they're happy, so good for them. Um, yeah, high school. Going back to just remembering how high school started. Freshman year wasn't really nice. I can't say anything about freshman year because I was supposed to. Well, in my perspective, freshman year was the year to socialize and like start improving more in my English. And COVID happened. COVID happened, and yeah, nothing to improve. Um, I joined soccer, and yeah, it was something. Um, I was never good at. I I think I joined soccer because my parents just wanted me to be involved in any sport, just involved in high school at all. Uh, but I made friendship. I made some friends in soccer. Mm, until today, I see a few of them, and some of the people that I met in soccer, I see them every now and then, and yeah, I didn't enjoy it personally. It was a whole adventure. Mm, I think well, then sophomore year was more darker than I thought it would be. I was still in soccer. Um, I wasn't a social. I'm not a social person. I mean, I do stay quiet most of the time, but when it comes to talking, I mean, I do talk. Mm, and yeah, but sophomore year it was good. I had some good memories from high school. There were moments where some some big moments where it would affect me and like mentally would affect me. For example, during my sophomore year, my dad uh, got deported, and yeah, we went through that. Um, yeah, he was dropping me off. We were on my way, dropping me off to high school, and he got pulled over, and the officers took him. But but after that, after a few months, almost half a year, he came back. So yeah, that's back and good. But yeah, it's like I don't know. One thing I can say is for those who are undocumented, illegal immigrants at all, It's it's good to live in the US, but it's a risk. And sadly, most of the people don't know what it's like, or well, they don't know what it's like, and it's like a whole pressure to live with. It's always like uh, you're living afraid. Oh, what if I get pulled over? If I'm driving around or anything? Um, yeah, the U.S. it's a place of opportunities. Just I feel like people need to stand up and take the opportunities because I don't feel like they validate what they have in front of their eyes. I don't want to say I validate every chance I have, but so far, um, I have rejected so many chances of ruining my life, and now I am where I am thanks to my parents. Um, so yeah, it was nice to meet other people from Mexico that came over here. I met I was usually I'd only like stay friends with people that speak Spanish, but I just I was fluent in English and I had to socialize in English and it was it's a whole thing. Uh, but yeah, some people may wonder how am I in college? Well, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I am a sophomore in college, and I currently go to Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva, Oklahoma, which is 1 hour away from Woodward. And yep, I'm a sophomore. And y'all may think, how am I going to college if I don't have social or if I'm just undocumented? The thing is, I do not have this letter right now, but I got it. They sent me this letter during my senior year of high school, which uh, which states that we all have the right to education, and and I'm not saying I know all the answers to this, but I just most of my decisions were based on nothing, nothing at all. So I got this letter, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I could really apply to college, and so I just did. I just went for it, and I got accepted. And yep, uh, yeah, college it was something. It is something. Not better than high school or worse than high school, but it's a whole different thing. It's a, it's where a new, it's a new step in your life, and you, if you don't enjoy it, that's your problem. But I'm enjoying it. I don't think, I think college is not for people who don't, who never really like high school because they expect that it's different, it's better, it's easier. It's not. It's not easier, and it's not really that complicated. I think college is. I think if you want to be successful in college, you gotta stay focused, and that's all it takes. Just focus and just, just be mature enough to change who you are. Um, anyways, going back to my high school years. So yeah, sophomore year was just another year where I was wasting my time. Uh, I had a few friends. I had a group of friends who they were not a good influence, mm, and I wasn't in a good place by that time. I wasn't doing, I wasn't doing good at school, and I was not doing uh, good things at all. But and then junior year started, and I think junior year was the year where I decided to. to step up and do something. Because uh, I don't know. I think mm, I don't know. Just seeing how hard my parents worked every day just to feed us, pay bills or anything. I say I At first I said I don't want that life for me, and if I can do anything, I would just change it. And so I did. I started to improve more in my grades. I started to be being more athletic. Um, and you know, I always liked. Uh, well, I never thought I would really like algebra, but that was one of my good classes. And I'm not in an algebra major, but I'm pretty good at it. What else? Mm, yeah, that's well. Eh, Junior year was a year that made me realize I want to go to college, and that's when I started to like do some research about colleges, where if I could join or not, and then oh, it's moving too much. Okay. Yeah, one of my one of my issues is was uh one of my issues back then was how I was supposed to pay college. And the thing is, people like us don't have what do they call this? FAFSA or we can get any government helps at all. Um, Let me fix this. There you go. Yeah, we didn't have FAFSA or any help at all, and we do get scholarships, but we have to work out butts, work out, work ourselves a lot for it. We if we want if we want help to get our college paid, we gotta do we gotta work hard. Anyway, but we do not get fast and we do not get too many government helps. Mm, yeah. Uh, my next step was joining the army. Oh, not the army, joining the Marines. I found out that, well, from what I know, I might be wrong, but in the army uh, they can offer you a green card if you join and um, you serve to the U.S. And I thought of it, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't brave enough to join, or I don't know. Just there's other ways to get green cards. Yeah. Um, although I did wanted to join the Marines, I thought because I mean the Marines are way higher than the Army, and let me go back. This happened in my senior year. Um, but yeah, this was going on in my senior year where I was joining the Marines, and then I got a text from the people that were telling the recruiters, and I was gonna have a meeting with them, and I like a face-to-face interview at the library, and they didn't end up showing up because they just asked me, "Hey, do you have a visa or a green card or anything?" And I do have a visa, but it's not like an actual. It's just like a visitor visa, and still it hasn't expired. Um, I have, you know, I like to say I've been, mm, yeah, they ended up saying no. And yeah, it was kind of depressing at the time because I was, I was struggling with what am I gonna do? How am I gonna pick college? What am I gonna do with my life? And I just joined college. Uh, yeah. Um, Going back to junior year, just junior year, I ended up my junior year good, decent. I didn't have the best grades, but I didn't have the worst grades. Um, yeah, I ended up my junior year just knowing like I want to go to college and I want to have a career. And now, mm, and now, I was wondering like, what do I want to do? Like, what career do I want to join? Just want to, what's the path that I want to choose in life? And senior year started, and I was done with soccer. I didn't have that much play time, and I just knew that there were so many sports, and I could just find something else. And then I found cross country, and cross country was one of the best sports I ever joined. I lost so much weight. Um, I was participating more in the sport, and I just felt good. It's just so good. Um, I don't know. Ever since I did cross country, I was like jogging. I started to like jogging a lot. Uh, but yeah, um, and that's how senior year was going. Just enjoying and just trying to participate or just be in activities related to high school. Most of the times, and yeah, there were there were a few occasions where I still like there were moments where it would push me down. They would push me. People would just push me down again, and you know I think that's why I just stay humble. I try to never to I try to not criticize um, other people at all because of this. Um, yeah, there was a moment where I was in my government class, and then I got asked what was my residential status in front of everyone. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, they made me feel pretty bad. I mean, it is what it is. Um, I never did anything about it. They made me feel pretty bad, and I never did anything. Um, and then there was another moment where I was involved in a car crash, and both me and the person involved were fine. No one was hurt. The thing is, this person uh, was going to the same high school as I was, and they told uh, people from the high school that I was an illegal immigrant and I barely knew English. That was not true. I spoke English. I spoke English pretty fine. But yeah, and so I came back after the crash, and everyone was like, "Oh, you crashed into her. Hey, Leo, is it true that you're an illegal immigrant? Hey, blah, blah, blah." And it was getting. At least I was popular, but not for a regular reason. But at least people knew me. Um, but yeah, Uh, what else? Another sport that I joined during my senior year was tennis, and you know, it's because I don't know. I've never seen a Mexican play tennis, and I think I was the first one. Probably, I could be wrong, but I thought I was the first one. And I joined the team, and it was full of güeritos, and you know, I sucked at tennis, but after like what 3 yeah, probably 3 weeks, I became pretty good. Surprisingly, became pretty good. Uh, Not as good as my other teammates. Uh, yeah, tennis was another was like one of the best experiences I ever had. And yeah, uh, I was in the varsity team. I went to do some tennis matches around uh, some towns in Oklahoma. I lost most of them, but I won a few. And uh, but yeah, throughout high school, I met a bunch of people, a bunch of my friends. I currently live with one of my classmates in high school. He's, yeah. Uh, but yeah, I see some of my high school friends still at this college that I'm going with, uh, and some of my other friends I haven't seen them in a while. I think many of us take paths, different paths, and to be honest, I don't. The, the friends that I haven't seen in a while, I don't miss them. I wish them the best, but I don't miss them at all because I'm too focused on what I'm doing now. I do hope that we can all reunite again, but so yeah. Hopefully, they're doing fine, but I don't, I don't miss you guys. Fuck. Uh, the tennis. What else? Mm, I think no. One thing that made me realize I want to do something better with my life was working in restaurants. I'm not saying which one, but there are some. There are some, and yeah, I met some nice people while working at restaurants. With this restaurant, I worked at this Mexican restaurant for like throughout my whole high school and part of my freshman year of college. But yeah, first I was a busboy, then I was a waiter, and yeah, it was complicated to it was so complicated to be an athlete, be a student, and then be an employee. All those three at once, I couldn't. I was under stress most of the time, and I think a few reasons why I was never too involved in high school and didn't have the best grades. It was because of my work that I was working so much. But I didn't I didn't care at that time because I needed the money. I needed to save up for college, to pay the college tuition. Mm, yeah, I just seeing people there. They're not, in my opinion, they're not happy. They're never happier. They're always talking crap on other people. They're fighting. They're arguing. Um, yeah, it's life just goes down if you like stay working in a restaurant. Uh, it is, but I learned some values from working at restaurants. I learned that you gotta work hard. Don't expect don't expect to receive anything in your plate just by not doing anything. You gotta work yourself off. You have to. you have to learn how to like take crap from other people. 'Cause that's where uh that's just need to be humble, and you need to learn uh you need to learn how to play the game. Like you get stepped on, and you get people make fun of you, or they call you names or anything. That's that's what it is about. You just gotta stay focused. You just gotta stay humble, and you know, I am not really. I am not too religious. I do believe in God. Uh, yeah, no, no. That's a whole another topic that I could go around. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So senior year ended. Um. And I thought, well, by the time our senior year was close to its ending, I got accepted into college. And yeah, I just knew that during summer I had to work myself off to pay that college tuition. And thankfully, uh, a person from the college, she doesn't work there anymore, but she helped me to get like two scholarships. They weren't. She helped me to get these scholarships that helped a little in my tuition, and so it began. I was I started college, and then yeah, it was first semester was incredible. I was doing homework. Uh, I was like, if I was going to work and then going to classes, and I came back pretty tired, but I was still doing homework, and I just I was just so motivated. And until that motivation, I ran out of motivation, and then second semester started, and yeah, I wasn't. I think I barely passed second semester. Um, I think on second semester I quit my job at the restaurant, and then I was unemployed for like 2 months. Yeah. Um, I was unemployed for 2 months, and ooh, I was it was scary. And then I found my job at another restaurant, at a cafe actually, and yeah, the schedule was better, and the place wasn't as organized as my first job, and I just put in the work in that new place that I got hired on, and I became a manager. Hell yeah. Became a manager at 18 years old in a restaurant. Was it? Yeah, I was 18. Yeah, I'm still 18 by the way. I became a manager, and yeah, and then yeah, by the time second semester was ending, I had to plan what my next classes were going to be, and then I found out that since I'm taking a career, a major in mass communications, they do not teach any of that at the Woodward campus. They teach it over here in Alba, and so I had to move to this town. Yeah, thankfully things work out. I found a house with roommates over here, and I joined them. I I'm currently working for the high school, and I'm working as an opinion editor for the newspaper. And yep, it keeps me busy. I do get tired a lot, but it keeps me busy. I do. I do. I get my work done. I don't work out as much as I used to, so yeah, I did gain a few pounds. I'm trying to take care of myself, but I'm trying. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna hopefully, I'm gonna still make videos like this, and then I just want to show, I mainly want to show people like me that we can do it. I feel like, well, I felt like I was lonely and no one could understand my situation, but I met people with almost the same, almost the same situation as I am, and funny thing is, they go to my college, and uh, so I am filming this video on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's gonna be Thursday. Tomorrow's the meeting of this meeting is called Halo. It's a meeting with all Hispanic students, with all, well, not all the Hispanic, but like it's a group of Hispanic students that are reunited. And yeah, they got some pretty cool stories to share, and I feel like I should share mine. But yeah, um, I just, I don't know, I feel like just doing videos like this is gonna help me improve in, in my work or anything just personal, just my personality at all. And um, yeah, college is not the best thing ever. I'm kidding. It is sometimes, but yeah, I hope things work out, and I hope things work out for me. And um, I'm gonna try to post uh, a few videos that I have for myself in the channel. I'm gonna try to work on editing, and yeah, I do photography every now and then. I do photography for the newspaper every now and then. Yeah. Oh, one funny thing, I can't get paid. Sadly, I can't get paid for the work I do. The way I get paid is uh, by scholarships, which is fine because they help with the tuition. They do take some of that money away, and but yeah, I still gotta pay some of that. By the way, I think y'all seen this Prince. Yeah. Mm, I was gonna say. Mm, just gonna say things that about me. I like winter clothes. I have so much winter clothes, but I don't. I prefer summer, but I do not have many clothes to wear in summer. Yeah, I just don't know why. Um, what else? I like superheroes a lot. I don't know why. Currently, I'm obsessed with the group Watchmen. I'm just like looking at their story and this stuff. What else do I like? I like superheroes. I like Star Wars. I like anything. Mm, yeah. Music. What kind of music do I like? Almost everything except corridos tumbados. Ever since I left Mexico, the only thing I can remember is they used to listen a lot of reggaeton, and reggaeton was alright. It was alright, but then they came up with corridos tumbados, and that sucks. Name one song that is good. One good song of corridos tumbados. None. Ni madres. Um, yeah, but I do like Tyler the Creator. There it is. Um, what else do I like? Mm, I still listen to music in Spanish. Um, there are so many groups in Caifanes, Soda Stereo, Café Tacuba, La Ley, Zoe. What else? Oh, and my personal favorite, but I know people hate him so much, and they get canceled like every now and then. But my personal favorite is Molotov. Molotov. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to get some merch by them or just get some vinyls. I do have a vinyl collection that I'm probably gonna show and some comics and I'm planning on um I'm planning on having some start collecting action figures and sculpt and just I don't know. I just have so many projects that I want to work on, but I don't know if I'll do them because I got college and I got work. But yeah, eventually I'll just work my things out and do these projects. Yeah. Yeah, I like music. I'll share some of my I'll share uh some part of that story later, and I'll share some part of my why I like comics and superheroes so much, and then I'll share why I like action figures. Uh, what else do I like? Nothing. That's it. I'll share some stories about writing. I like to record myself just doing stupid stuff, like anything. But it's never serious. It's just me doing stupid things. And yeah, but I do have some videos that I would like to share that I have on my social media, and I'm gonna try to post. Not well. I try to be more open, more like selfie eating the new Taco Bell cravings box or just anything. Uh, just try to post more, be more social. Um, yeah. I'll probably do some workouts too, cause yeah, I don't work out at all. Not like I used to. I used to go to the gym like almost every day of the week, but then I just stopped going to the gym when college starts. I just don't. I'm just way too focused on college once it starts. Uh, but yeah, I think that's enough for the first video. And oh yeah, I'm probably gonna share a few things more on other videos. Another probably gonna share how I work, like what I do in my as my opinion editor uh, position. And yep, mm, yeah, every now and then just a few funny videos. I mean, I am pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not funny. Anyways, this is it.